and the My Skin is My Sin hoodies. And it's been awesome, man. Just, seeing the pictures, people rocking the hoodies, man, and tagging me and everything. Salute to y'all, man. That is dope.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I seen a few of them. I seen a few of them floating around.
Typically, I don't talk about it. I try not to be, like that is the main goal type of thing. So, I don't talk about it too much, and I don't post too many pictures. But one of these days, I'm just gonna have to sit down and just post like a gang. I did it once. I'm gonna have to do it again because I got a lot more pictures. So it's kind of dope, man. To see something that you thought about, or like with the Marilyn Monroe. Actually, my homeboy came up with that. But it's kind of dope to see it come from, a little something to a little something better, to just kind of growing and growing, so what's up?
Definitely.
Yeah. Oh, man. So I ain't really get a chance, man. I had to make the show, like, at the last minute. I ain't really get a chance because I went to sleep, like, at 9 o'clock this morning, and I ain't wake up, like I said, till about 45 minutes ago. Well, I woke up for about a half an hour and just couldn't peel myself out the bed, and then I went back to sleep.
Oh, man. You got a nice little sleep, and then I'm about to take you to a playground or something to see if you can go through the monkey bars real fast. You feel what I'm saying? You got a lot of energy right now, bro.
You gonna be calling somebody. I'm gonna need some help.
I know how them sleeps is, though, man. I ain't mad at you.
Man, I don't know. Sean, if you listening, man, let us know which one of your 1,004 phones you using. I don't know if this is you on this 6509 or not.
I think like the other week he was using the G Money phone. You remember when G Money crossed Nino back when he was dealing with the Italians? He had to flip from the bottom. He using that one today. That's the one he using, not the straight stand up joint, the one that you flip from the bottom. Like, yeah, he on one of them. It still got an antenna on it though. when you dial a number, everybody around you can hear it. When you pressing the button, like boop 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 boop. Yeah, he on that joint. You feel it's all good though, man. Call up, brother.
And I can't believe, man, that you don't know what a bonnet is, man. What's with that?
Oh no, I mean I found. I mean I didn't know that's what it was called. I didn't know that's what they was called.
Okay.
And I seen, I was like, oh, yeah, because I was confused. I was caught up in a minute. I'm just looking like, okay, this is an inside joke or something. They talking about me behind my back. Like, what's going on? Am I bonnet? I don't know. Oh man.
So anybody that's listening, I don't know if y'all seen that post I put up against bonnets, but today is the official day, the start and the beginning of Men Against Bonnets, MAB, and we have come together to collectively say no more. I wrote a post. I don't know, man. I was at work, and I'm gonna read it for y'all in case you didn't get a chance to read it. Ladies, I can no longer control my rage against hair bonnets. It is a pointless piece of fabric that serves no purpose. I'm hereby starting MAB, Men Against Bonnets. And from this point forward, there will be no door holding, no expensive dates, no compliments, and absolutely no giving of money until the bonnet has been burned and the ashes buried.
You on your own, brother. When those sisters come at you, I'm neutral. I'm playing the neutral.
Come on, man. We gotta have solidarity on this one, man. You can't cower out on me, man.
These
you gotta roll with a
man,
brother.
You talking about big sisters, dog. You feel me? You thought the dominant society was rough. These are sisters, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Next thing you know, you got your mama hit you in the back of the head like, shut up, boy. What you gonna do then? You gonna burn her? No. You feel what I'm saying? You Lord. Just don't wear pajamas to the corner store. That's all the thing I'm gonna guess. You feel what I'm saying? That's it. But you can wear your bonnets.
That's even worse, man. I'm not even gonna get started on that. I mean, I don't think we need a movement for that. I would think that that's pretty self-explanatory right there.
The store better be at the bottom of your steps. The farthest you can go is taking the trash out of them. That's it. And you shouldn't even be taking the trash out, females. But that's a whole other story. So basically, you shouldn't be wearing them outside. That's the point I'm trying to get to. And I am not in MAB. Please don't hurt me. Yeah, I just want to see that real fast. But yeah. So Dubs, let them know who they listening to. You know.
Oh, you got a point there, man. You tuned in to My Skin Is My Sin on Blog Talk Radio from Goons to Guides. Everybody is welcome. We only have one rule, and that's be respectful. And to be quite honest, man, we basically just continuing from Tuesday, man. And I told y'all this gonna be kind of like a consistent thing for us. Just we just chilling at the water cooler, just chopping it up. And the first thing I want to bring up, man, really outside of the bonnets, is did you see the RZA's interview?
Cool. Hey, yeah, I say that. That wasn't me. That was somebody next to me saying the word coon, but that wasn't me. Yeah. I am highly disappointed. Highly disappointed.
Bro, I was hurt. I'm not even gonna lie, man. I watched that and I was hurt.
I mean, is it a disconnection with the youth now and the elders? Is that what it is? Because I'm not getting it. Because certain things that he was touching on, you can clearly bring up his history. He was doing the same thing. You dig what I'm saying? You can clearly, and we shouldn't shun or just speak badly about people that lost their life for certain reasons. And it could have been anybody else. It could have been Clarence Thomas, Charles Barkley, Stephen A. Smith, anybody, but I just never thought the RZA would just come out and say it. Like, what is next? You feel what I'm saying? Like, I mean, how do you feel about it?
Oh man, I know. Like Markel posted it like early this morning and tagged me, and man, I'm looking at it and I'm listening in disbelief. Like, this the RZA,
right?
You know, this is not supposed to be occurring. Not the RZA, bro.
Right. Exactly. Like 2015 is really 2016. I'm sorry. It's starting off really conish. I really tried to bury that. I tried to bury that word last year for this year, but the year is starting off pretty bad, man. I mean, it's starting off great as far as unification and all that, but as far as all these people standing up, because then you have Lark Voorhees that recently spoke up, and you have Whoopi Goldberg that recently spoke up, and I'll keep it on the RZA though. You know, we'll talk about that. I'm more concerned about the RZA saying that than those two. I'm not worried about them.
Right. I was about to say, man, like those two,
Yeah.
But
exactly. Like we got right. Yeah.
Like that was like, you know, like that just that hurt.
You know,
don't ask me why. I'm not the biggest Wu-Tang fan in the world, but man, you know, I love the Wu.
Like, brother, we watch him.
You know, they supposed to represent grimy in the streets and coming up with your boys together and you know, the American dream for us.
Right. Like, dog, we went out there and bought that whack-ass Bobby Digital album because of you, dog. And this is how you repay us. You feel what I'm saying? We listened to that.
Not all.
I
didn't buy that, bro.
I'm extra mad now. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? We sat there and listened to you rap off beat, mess up songs. We still memorized your verse because we understood the movement. And you go on here and say this C word type of stuff. I'm just going to call it the C word now. Y'all know what I'm saying. I'm calling it the C word. Yeah. Definitely disappointing.
Yeah, man. I must admit, man. You know how I feel about calling people coons and all of that, but man, I'm sitting there like, I
please
can't
say
believe
it. Please, I'm telling. If you say it, I swear to goodness, I would Instagram myself dancing. If you say it, please.
It was coonish, bro. I'm not full fledged coonish, man. It was grade A, FBA approved coonery. And I was like, I just, and I'm like, well, me and Markel, we was commenting on it, and I just got to the point where I was like, man, I don't know, man, fuck the RZA.
It gets there, man. I'm telling you, it gets there. You feel me? Like, you don't want to basically overuse the term, but I don't really think there's too many terms that doesn't fit better in that situation. You dig what I'm saying? It just felt weird. It felt weird. It was very random. It was random. It was so random.
It was like during the interview, like as he was talking, it looked like he could hear how stupid he sounded, but he didn't shut up.
Right. This is
wow, man. Why your boy just posted the craziest thing, man? I'm looking at this post from Jerome, man, and it's a goodbye vasectomy, hello sperm switch. Men can turn fertility on and off with a switch.
Who posted that?
Jerome. That's crazy right there, bro. That is crazy.
That's crazy though. I wouldn't try it though, because honestly, the way I look at certain things, man, they can be experimental things, obviously based on at a certain demographic, in my opinion, which would be black people, black males. Because we already know that they don't really want us to procreate at a high level, because that's one of the reasons why Planned Parenthood was invented. Why I'm getting too deep in it, so I'm just gonna leave that alone. But
actually, I feel what you're saying.
Yeah.
I just think it's creepy. I'm not about to be pushing no button inside of me like this. That's just gross, bro.
Yeah, exactly. But anybody that's smart wouldn't do that. You feel what I'm saying? But I feel as though it's a certain market that they're pushing it towards. To be perfectly honest, that's just me. I could be wrong, but that's just how I feel.
Yeah, man. Well, if the tried and true pull out don't work, bro, just go ahead and get the checks ready.
Yeah, man.
Button in me, man. That's just retarded.
Yeah, tell Rome to call up, man. I ain't get a chance to holler at the brother today, man. You feel me? Since we had the water cooler, we might as well get some callers in. Ask them how they feeling today, because this is almost like a regular we keeping it kind of light for y'all. This is like a regular conversation between me and Jobs, honestly. You feel what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Just keeping it kind of light for y'all. So basically, if y'all listening,
right?
Yeah, man.
Minus the screaming.
Oh,
the
really?
Yelling.
Of course. I be telling you to keep it down. I be telling you. You see how I flipped that?
Yeah, man. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you at all, man. And so, so I reached out to Trick the other day, and he was like, okay, hit my rep up or whatever. So I did that, and they was like, okay, well, he'll call in today at 8:00. And I was like, okay, well, I hit them back like, just here's my number, confirm with me, because I wanted to, it's Trick, bro. I wanted to pump that up.
Right.
I'm like, well, hit me up and, just make sure so we can confirm it so I can make sure everything is everything. As they split, I haven't heard anything back. So if at 8:00 he calls in, man, that's dope. You already know how, that's the unk right there. If you're from Detroit, even if you ain't from Detroit, you'd have heard it.
I'm about to say, you'll have, yeah.
you know about Trick. You know?
Yeah, pretty much.
And what I noticed though, man, just because I follow him on Instagram, and like dude be putting up some interesting stuff.
I mean, you have to be a smart type of brother to get to the position that he's at. Everything isn't going to be there by force of hand to have and maintain that position. You feel what I'm saying? You have to be basically smart in both areas. And I honestly believe that, like, see, I'm not one of those type of dudes that's going to just turn my back on somebody that the public would perceive a certain type of way. You think what I'm saying? Like, I can see the intelligence in everybody, and I've been seeing it in them. Like, I actually been rocking with them for a minute, and yeah, matter of fact, we talked about this, so I ain't really got to get too in depth with it. But yeah, a lot of respect. You know, you wasn't saying that back then, talking to all smoke, but that's a whole nother story. You feel me? You said you ain't no shit. Okay, got you. You feel what I'm saying? That's another thing, man. That's legendary. I ain't gonna lie. That's legendary. That's legendary.
Oh my goodness! Oh, I'm trying to remember the movie. The movie I saw of his, man, and I was like, wow, like they shot it in Detroit, the whole nine, and it was a dope movie. And
yeah, man.
I know it's with Wood Harris. It doesn't say what the name of it is. Oh, Joy Road. That's it right there. If you haven't checked that movie out, man, like that's actually it. Really, I was surprised. You know, dude can act. You know, it was a good movie. It wasn't, you know, it wasn't a Master P first run movie. It was.
Hey man, I like Master P movies, man. Some things are so
but
bad
you know what
that
I mean.
good,
As far as the visual, it was actually shot well. And I mean, you know, I'm About It, man. It was pretty. It was a great bad movie.
Exactly. Oh my goodness, I love that movie, man, so much.
Right.
I love that movie so much because it brings back memories of how like we started with that. When you look at it now, you're like, oh my gosh, like this is so uncomfortable because you remember it one way and then you watch it today because I do have it on DVD now. And there's so many funny parts in that movie. It's like so many funny parts. I mean, I'm not even going to get into it, but yeah. Shout out to Master P, man. And shout out to Trick as well. You know, I didn't know he did a movie.
Oh, yeah. He's been in a couple. Actually, he was on a TV show, too. I can't remember which. I want to say I think it was a TV show. Can't remember what the name of it was, though. But a dude can, like, legit act. You know, so I'll, you know, salute to him. East side of Detroit, shout out. You know, shout out to my auntie, representing Chalmers for like 70 years. Like my auntie, bro. My auntie, the only person in our family, I believe, with a landline. She has had the same telephone number since before parents were a date.
Wow.
You get into trouble?
That's dope. Yeah.
Number you can remember. You go to jail, she getting a call. Nowadays, you can't remember no numbers. Fingers in your phone.
Yeah, exactly. Right. It's only remember
they go to her house. Trust me.
That's real. That's real talk because I only remember two numbers. I only remember maybe three, maybe. You feel me? And the third one that I remember would be like a dice roll. Because I don't want to mess up my one call. You know what I'm saying? If any bad thing was to happen to me as far as you. So that's you feel me? Like that's the coming off the bench number. You feel me? But the only two I remember are definitely family, and they had them numbers for a very long time.
Yeah, the only problem is she don't answer her phone all that regularly, and if you leave a message, it's just like talking into the black hole, bro.
Yeah,
she ain't calling you back.
Like if you just feel like checking this, I need help. I can't get in contact with nobody. They took my cell phone. Help! Talk to you later. Bye, Mom. So that's it. And if she decided to check it, that's But let's see.
Yeah, I'm looking at what I'm doing. I'm just kind of like looking at comments, man. Just going over a whole bunch of, just looking at the book, really. Keep it a stack. I'm just seeing, like some of the comments. I didn't know that, back to the RZA, I didn't know that I forgot that he did the theme song for the Bloomberg show. Totally forgot he said that.
Wow. It appears kind of shocking on face value when like people jump out there with out of the ordinary type of statements, but then when you start backtracking and doing your history on it, you're like, okay, I can see how this was coming. Because just a few weeks ago, well, actually probably like 8-9 months ago or whatever, the RZA came out with a Wu-Tang album that was only one copy. I think everybody remembers that. It came in the case and all those other things, and he sold it to the dude. I forgot the boy's name, the white boy's name, but this was the guy that basically like pushed up the not vaccines but the medicine for HIV up to like 750%.
Yep.
He sold it to him
for $2 million,
and for $2 million. And he got arrested recently as well for, you feel what I'm saying, embezzlement and all these other things. But yeah, like,
and that dude was talking shit about the RZA too.
Exactly. Yeah, they were going back and forth about it as well.
Yes.
I just can't remember. I can't remember his name.
$2 million. Yeah, I can't remember. His name is really kind of, screw his name. I ain't about to give him no more shine with his name. I don't want to even think it was something positive. Because that dude's an asshole.
Right. Yeah, pretty much. That was pretty, excuse my language, that was pretty fucked up what he did as far as selling, medication and all these other things, as far as handling a problem that you basically can't shake as far as medications and things like that in this country that we live in. Now, I'm not going to really get too in depth on going to another country and being cured for AIDS. We already know about Dr. Sebi and all that, but that's a whole nother story on a whole nother topic. We just at the water cooler, and I don't want y'all leaving the water cooler to get some coffee. Pour you another cup of water, because we're going to chop it up right here. So basically, it's a timeline when you start to see people change. You get what I'm saying? Because I remember when the RZA and Raekwon was beefing as well at one point in time. This was like last year, and it was everything's about money issues. Everything is about money issues, and it's kind of confusing to me because when we think about the Wu-Tang, we don't think about the Wu-Tang after 2000. I'll give them a little bit of leeway and say 2004. We think about them as individuals. We don't think about them as a group. Because we all know Ghostface. We love Ghostface. We love RZA. I mean, we love Raekwon because Onlyville for Cuban Links 2, to me, is another classic. We all remember these things recently because of who they are as individuals, but as far as when we think about the Wu-Tang, and we want to talk about Wu-Tang as a group, we're talking about all of them. And that's what we remember. When he was in his grimy days, in the back of the bus, in the Bring the Pain video, damn near hanging out the window with the big boots on. He wasn't even tied up in the bubble coats and the fangs in his mouth. Now you
right,
and now you come on here and say this buffoonery. Like you kind of like it's like you really don't give a damn about the youth that basically studied y'all. I mean, because honestly, I could basically say it was before my time, but me loving hip-hop so much, you had to go back and do your research on these people, which I did, and it's a lot of CDs that they made back then and I love now. I wasn't, like, really, a voice or anything, even in conversations where they was talking about or when they was at their pinnacle as far as a group, but I still love their music.
Man, 36 Chambers, man, it's just one of the top 5 albums ever.
I say group albums. I mean, well, you know what? I'm not mad at that. I ain't mad. It could be. You feel me? I wouldn't debate it.
You know what,
really
man?
Not good. Yeah, go.
Let me take this call right quick, man. They've been holding on for a long time, and it's just my bad, man. Just kind of, I forgot to let y'all know we do have a chat room open. We got the event jumping off too, and wherever you see a post, man. If I posted it and you comment, I get to it. All right. So if you got questions or whatnot, you know, and you don't want to call up, that's fine. Leave a question in the group or the event or the chat room or whatnot, or comment, and I'll get to it as soon as I can. If you do want to get on air, you got a question, remember you got to call 347-855-8692, and you got to press 1. All right. So we're gonna get to 976 right quick. What's good, fam?
What up? What up? What up?
My bad.
Well, what's going on, man? Man, not much, man.
What is,
man? How you feeling, brother? This is Markel. What up with it, y'all?
Oh, man. Cool, man. You know, doing the same old.
I feel you. I just listened to y'all talk about resin. When I watched that interview yesterday, I was very sick to my stomach. What really made me sick is when he basically said, we got to look at some of these people that the police have brutalized and start looking at ourselves in the mirror. I mean, like, we know with every single case that death or whooping someone's ass was not even the case. So
right.
Then he gets on a deeper one and says, I tell my kids, you know, even though we're in New York, you know, you got to wear a suit and tie. You know, a hoodie's cool sometimes. Like, really? Everyone wears a hoodie. And then he basically sat there saying, if I was a cop and I watch TV and I drive through these neighborhoods, I would believe the stereotypes too. So my biggest problem is our biggest crooks wear suit and ties and do credit frauds and, you know, do all this other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Where does he get off saying this?
Mm-hmm. I think had he worded that part differently, it would have made sense. Had he said, you know what, the propaganda on the TV leads a lot of these idiots to have a certain type of view of us, that's a problem, and left it at that.
Mm-hmm.
But to try to put the ownership of us getting shot on clothing,
yes,
is just ridiculous.
Yeah,
you know, like, and you know, Markel, because we was going back and forth, and I just, man, oh man, that one, I was upset about that.
Yeah. You know what? It's something I do want to speak on. I'm gonna let y'all rock out for a second, but it's something I really want to speak on. I'm gonna let y'all rock out because I'm checking Facebook right now, but it's something I want to speak on. The passion is coming. I was trying to hold it. I really was. I was going to leave it for later, but no, this has to be talked about.
But what you got there?
I'm checking Facebook, man. But if you want me to just go in, man, like hold on, let me go grab a cigarette real quick.
Oh man. Yeah, I just see this post you put up though, Markel, man. I really kind of want to suplex you through the phone for this, man.
Why?
This dude in this cowboy hat, bro.
Which dude? Which dude in the cowboy hat?
Here goes some eye candy for you women to enjoy it.
Oh! Oh, man. I had to get at him, man. They be on my head sometimes, man.
Man, I really do want to like just power bomb you off the top rope for that one.
You know you laugh. You know you laugh. Oh man, that was like a grease pig, man. I started cracking up when I first see this video. Okay. Yeah, man. Oh man, that one was hilarious.
You know what? I want to say salute to Dominic, Cav, and Marcus for sharing the show, man. Definitely appreciate that. If y'all happen to see the post, man, share it. You know, it's only one way we can grow, and that's what y'all helping us. You know, we try to be here, you know, consistently. We try, you know, and we try to come up with some decent topics, and then we talk about nothing. Some, you know, a lot of times too.
We try to come out on jobs too, real. the passion coming out on jobs too real quick. He know I can't share posts other than besides my page because I didn't download the Facebook app. You dig me? So I tell him all the time, please tag it into my group. Please, you dig what I'm saying? Well, I don't like calling it mine. I call it ours. You dig what I'm saying? But I can't do it. So basically when I do put it in the group, it's a picture.
Mm-hmm.
But the link is in the comments, though.
Right.
It's just because I don't have the Facebook app. Because on my last phone, before I got this phone, I had the Facebook app, and I ain't like that shit because somebody, like, Googled my house and sent the picture of that shit to me. I was just like, oh, yeah, I ain't fucking with that. You feel what I'm saying?
You know they can do that without that app, though, bro.
That's true. I mean, it's just a little bit more easier, though. I mean, only thing you need is a IP address, and they can find where you at. So I already know that.
No, you don't even need that. All they need is your first and last name and where the state and city you're at, and the internet will sit there showing your address and instructions to it.
Yeah, that's what Google World is, or Google whatever the fuck it is. I mean, because I remember I Googled my homeboy address one time, and I seen him sitting on the porch drinking a beer because when they're in the air taking pictures of everybody's houses, and he was on the porch doing exactly what he do every day, chilling, drinking a beer. I was like, oh shit, they go Leroy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's funny, you know what I mean? But
hey, we got talking code names. You said your homeboy's name, man.
Oh yeah, that's not his real name, of course not.
I was like, man, he just spent the brother's government. Now I'm like, man, where's the code name?
Oh, I mean, come on now, like I'm 3 steps ahead of the game. You think what I'm saying? But yeah. But
man,
yeah, right about
what you got, man? What you talking about?
Okay. All right. Put my hands together real quick because this shit about to get real. I'm tired of black folks. Yeah, I'm coming at black folks. Yes, I am. I'm tired of black folks. I'm tired of black folks victim blaming everything that happens to black people that wasn't that basically that hit us by people that's not black. We're blaming everything that happens to us on us. We're like, instead of us going at basically the people that are oppressing us, we're going at the person that reaped the benefits of basically dying. That's it. Like, why are we blaming somebody for getting killed? Why are we blaming them when they didn't do nothing wrong? You think what I'm saying? And that's
so you going at risk, basically. You going at risk and other people. I'm let's talk about it.
You feel? If he wouldn't have wore that hoodie, he wouldn't. Go ahead.
Let me be devil's advocate.
Please don't. Not tonight, man. But you go ahead.
I gotta be. I gotta be, man. Because sometimes, and it's not a lot, but there are sometimes, man, where it's clear we overlook our blame. Like there's sometimes you looking at something and you be like, yeah, man, if I would have did this. That nigga was dumb. He shouldn't have did that shit. Well, and I don't mean no silly shit, you. Like you know, like talking, like, but. Certain shit, man. You just like, come on, bro. Like that just didn't make no sense. And I'm trying to think of. It was one. I can't remember it because it was one where, and most of the time we won't say anything because we don't want to hear the drama that is associated with even looking like we agree with the police. But there is that 1 in a million time where the brother does some real just dumbass shit, and you sitting at home like, man, that's dumb.
You know what? I'll help you out. And see, this is the thing right here. Last year, it was a black man that was killed on Skid Row in California. His name was Little Africa. We all remember that, right? But it was actual footage of him actually trying to grab the gun. Rest in peace of Little Africa. Nobody did no marches. Nobody did any protests. You didn't see not one. But we do remember him, though, right? I see the video. You dig what I'm saying? So we do understand this. But I am not trying to be objective on things that I see like you're talking to me like I'm stupid. Like I don't see the shit that's happening. And then you're trying to blame victims. You're trying to blame victims. But and then even when you find out that the victim didn't do nothing wrong, you go just as far as to do the same thing that the people oppressors do and bring up their parents' background or his uncle in 1967 robbed a liquor store. What the fuck does that have to do with what happened to that man right now? And I see more black people doing it every day. Every single day. Every single day is victim blaming. You feel me? But these same black folks, right? These same black folks would look at all the accusers that accused Bill Cosby for doing something and don't blame them for shit. They blame Bill Cosby. It's easy to beat up on the person at the lowest dominator. At the bottom. It's easy to beat up on the person that you can basically reach. That's like me beating up on my little brother, but I can't beat up the nigga around the corner.
Yeah.
And that's what black people do with black people. I can beat up on my little brother. I can beat up on him because he's black. But when it's time for me to stand up for something that I know is wrong, I'm just going to turn my head and then blame the person that it happened to. Because I'm scared of this person because I know something can happen to me. That's cowardice. That's gay. That's homosexual. Like, this generation is probably the dumbest generation, in my opinion, minus a small percentage since slavery. That's how I feel.
It ain't this generation, bro.
We
get come out of vacuum. They got raised poorly.
Thank you.
So if you're gonna tag, don't tag this generation.
Yeah, because this is my problem with and I feel where you were coming from, but this is my problem. When we were young, we were taught what to stand up for, right?
Correct.
And what not to stand up for. This generation has no one to sit there and tell them what to stand up for. So when they stand up for something, they stand up for what they feel is right. It might not be right to you or me, but it's right to them. So how are we to knock them? And another problem with this generation is the one that's actually doing the standing up, because we're at the
whoa. Hold on. Let me cut you off real quick.
Yeah.
And you already know I'm not talking about a specific demographic. I'm speaking about the majority and not the minority, because I know the minority. I be around the minority. I know the ones that's really riding. I feel as though I'm a part of the minority. We all are a part of this minority. I'm speaking about the majority. You dig what I'm saying? Because we can look at the picture that Jada Smith was in. You feel what I'm saying? And who's taking up for him? Young black kids. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on now. They look like some homosexual crime fighters in that video. You feel me? Why would you even come towards a man, period, and ask him to basically be the spokesperson or the headlining guy for a female's clothing line? Because none of the other dudes in the picture was famous. Nobody know. Those other three dudes can walk down the street and nobody give a fuck or know who they are, but they know who Jada Smith is. You think what I'm saying? This shit is weird. And then you have people come back and you like, let them be free. What? Oh, people used to wear skirts in 1490 and bruh. Come on. The same person that's going to tell me to stop thinking about slavery is going to bring up some shit that's telling me that black people used to wear skirts or Irish people used to wear, or like, you're contradicting yourself. What log is you going to sit on? Since you like D-Ride so much, which log is you going to sit on? Because that's all you care about.
That goes both ways, though, too. That goes both ways, because when you try to make a valid point, and you will bring up something from 200 BC or 1000, you can't have it both ways. You can't say you can only bring up historical facts when it's something positive I'm trying to represent. You know, if a fact is a fact, if somebody can bring up a fact, regardless of what the topic is, if it's a fact, then you gotta let them roll with that. You may not agree with it, you may not like it, but it is what it is.
That's not true.
You know, you can't have it both ways though. You can't say, well, you know what, I want to bring up, the Kemet because it fits into my ideology. And you should bring up Kemet if it fits into your ideology. But if the conversation flips and somebody says, well, let me bring up Dr. Dre dressing like a chick, that happened.
I mean, okay, you know what? All right, I'm going to tell you why it's not true. Because I cannot compare, basically, I'm talking about from my standpoint. I can't compare the standpoints and things that I bring up to what somebody else would bring up that they really honestly don't care about to win an argument. The things that I bring up, I actually care about.
I'll take you somewhere else tomorrow, bro.
Yeah, we're going to have to mute Mark Markell here, man. He over there having conversations.
You know, I'm gonna take you tomorrow, bro. I'm like, where we going?
Nah, I was talking to my little cousin. He was this damn barbershop after, you know, they had 3 people in there talking about we done for the day. I said, nah, man, I can't fuck around people like that.
They gotta close it sometime, bro.
No, this is my thing. They got 3 people. No, they got 3 people sitting down, bro. And then 2 people cutting heads right now. I'm thinking like, this is a little kid, man. Come on, we'll cut him in the morning. Man, you know, he got school in the morning. I'm not about to sit there and say, hey, bro, you got to miss school to go get a haircut. They do this stuff. Huh? Yeah, man. My thing about this is, it's cool about this is my thing. Let me ask y'all this. Y'all cutting hair, right? Y'all barbers, right?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
There's 2 barbers, there's 3 barbers in there. There's 4 people in there, and I walk in there with a little kid. Are you going to sit there and tell that little kid, hey, bro, we're closed, man, come back in the morning, when you got other people sitting on the bench waiting? Nothing to do.
You want my honest answer?
Yeah.
It depends on what I got to do that night.
But they didn't say. That's the thing. If they didn't say, y'all were on the phone. Y'all didn't hear them say, hey, bro, we got something to do. That's like, we're done for today. Well,
I didn't say I was going to explain it to you. It's kind of like when you go to the grocery store and it's like 5 people in front of you, but the lady, then you look up and you see that lady got the little sign up that says, you know, I'm closed. Well, she has counted those 5 people as part of her closing. After that 5th person, she's closed. It's the same scenario. They saying, you know, we got these people came in before like 7 o'clock, so we're gonna get them. You came in at 7:15. It's a wrap.
And I'm glad you brought that up. When they do that, they be like, hey, I counted these other people. Could you go to a different aisle? They didn't sit there and say, hey, bro, we're closed. Come back tomorrow, right or wrong?
Well, because there's only one aisle at the barbershop, basically.
Oh.
You know, like it's like saying the store is closing.
Yeah. But this is my thing. I'll break money with y'all year round, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone in there knows me by face. Y'all know me by face. I'm faithful to y'all. This is my thing. Are you going to turn away a faithful customer?
Generally, no. I'm not that type. Nope.
Okay, that's how you hold up. But this is my thing. If I'm a faithful customer, you got other heads in front of you. All I'm asking for is just a little line up and just to take the top down a little bit. Nothing that major. There's 3 barbers in there and there's 4 people. So that's what, maybe 30 to 40 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Depending on who's open. Okay. That's fine.
It's a neighborhood barbershop, right?
Huh? Neighborhood barbershop. Black owned.
Right. So everybody that come in there, they know by face. Pretty much.
Yeah.
They'll get that 1 or 2 people out of town or whatever.
Well, they have walk-ins too.
Can I say something? Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
All right. I know. See, the thing is, right, the barbershop that I used to go to when I was living on the other side of town, he didn't get there till probably like 8 o'clock at night. So he was an all-nighter type of dude. So say, for instance, if I know that all of my people are going to come in here, I got these things set up, but then I see my man Markel walk in with his youngins, you dig what I'm saying? He need this thing ASAP, right? But I know I got 2 people in front of me. I'm going to ask the 2 people in front of me, like, do you mind if I line him up? Do you mind if I just go ahead and do this real quick? I'm going to ask the customers because I understand where he's coming from. It's not, as far as dealing with people, it's just not going to be a yes or no question as far as my people because I know I've seen him do it before. And this is a personal barber I'll be going to since I was like 9 years old. You dig me? And it's funny because I actually went around. The last time I went to his barbershop was in April. He did the same thing for me because he knew I had some things to attend to the next day and I had to get out of there to get some sleep. And he actually asked the people, you feel, it was one obese dude. I wish he'd get on a treadmill or some shit like that. But he was real obese, like sitting on 2 chairs or whatnot. But he was just like, yo, mind if the young, he was like, yo, mind if the young brother come in here real quick, I'm just going to line them up, take a little bit off the top, and then we just going to let them leave. He was like, sure. You feel what I'm saying? But I can understand if somebody says that we're going to do things in a numerical order. I get that. But I'm just speaking from how the question was presented, how would I handle it or how would you handle it? Mm-hmm. So I understand what you're saying, but how would I handle it? I would have to ask them. I would have to at least ask my customers because they're not going to stop coming to me. So why would I turn away a customer that's not going to stop coming to me?
Yeah, and that's my thing. Well, but the crazy thing about how, and I'm not trying to dog. I'll never dog a black-owned business. I done brought 6 or 7 heads in there. I'm bringing y'all business. You feel what I'm sitting there saying? I'm not asking.
Right.
I never ever once asked y'all to do me a favor. My little cousin, he didn't get his haircut, but during the holidays, so it's time for a haircut.
Right.
Yeah. All I asked for, hey, take some of the top off and just edge it up. Oh, bro, we're closed. Come back in the morning. What do you? They know kids got school in the morning, right? Okay, tomorrow's Friday, right? What usually happens on Friday? You have your appointments, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So when I bring him in there, bro, I got so many appointments, man, you just gonna have to wait. So basically, you just gave me the cold shoulder. Right or wrong?
Right.
Yeah. You know what? And we got a caller I got to get to also.
Okay.
They've been waiting for a long time. But before I do that, man, it's a slippery slope with that one, man, because they got lives too. Show up earlier.
Mhm.
You had things to do. That's why you showed up near closing time.
Well, no, the place don't close until what is it? What time is it over here? It's almost 7 our time. The barbershop don't close till 8. Yeah. Another hour from now. It ain't even 7 my time. They close at 8.
Yes. Well, see, that's a whole different ball game. I didn't know the closing time, but if it's like that makes it a little bit different. Y'all only got 2 heads in front of y'all. Y'all should be able to accommodate that in an hour with 3 barbers.
Mm-hmm. And that's the thing with a child. With a child, you don't even have to line up the chin line or the mustache or none of that. That's an easy boom, 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 get it out of there.
Yep.
But I'm just a fly on the wall. I'm chilling. You know what, matter of fact, I'm off the fly on the wall shit. I'm gonna keep it 100. Because I understand, because some people, because some black people feel as though that you want the hookup or whatever. You dig what I'm saying? I don't honestly feel as though the position that Markel was coming from wasn't exactly like, yo, just do this for me or some hookup shit. It was doing it because it's a necessity. This is the only time he can fit into the schedule, and it's not going to hurt anybody else, and he's still going to fully pay you. So basically, you're going to get more money. You just have to accommodate to leaving your other 2 people that's in front of his little one that he brought on the chair. That's the only thing you got to do. And that's why I would just ask the question. You don't mind if I cut his hair real quick because he has something to do. That's all I'm asking. Mm-hmm. And I guarantee you, if you now let's flip this whole scenario. If you was in the chair, Jobs, and you ain't had nowhere to go, you was going to be chilling in the barbershop. And if Markel was in the chair, sitting there, waiting to get his hair cut, he wasn't doing nothing. So you would tell a little kid no?
Hell yeah. No. Some cutthroat in the barbershop, bro. No. I've been sitting here for 2 hours. No.
Can we get the next call on, please? I want to change the topic now. Thank you. This
What? Man, waited a week, man. I done had to make an appointment, man. Like, now you got to make appointments to go to the barber. Like, come on, bro. Like, when did that start?
but you know what?
To get a haircut.
me and you had this conversation when I told you the day before Christmas. I was like, I got to get my hair cut. And you was like, your ass should have been there soon as the store. You feel me? And I told you I was in there for 2 hours. Remember, we talked about this? Yeah. And I said, you know what? I would have let it. I'm going to take it back up there to that shop. We're going to go to another one tomorrow.
My fault, Markel, but I did have to mute you, bro. Let you handle that conversation. Let's get this other call in. Let me get Markel. Let me let him know, because he was having a little conversation, man. I don't think we need, I could tell he was talking to his little cousin. Right, that might have got emotional. I ain't want to put my man out there.
Passion.
I know how it is when you can't get it cut. Hey, Markel.
Yeah.
We got to grab this other caller right quick. I'm gonna let you go ahead and chop it up with your little cousin for a second, and I'm gonna come back to you.
No, we're not really chopped it up. I done told him we about to go find a new barbershop show. Y'all good? We can change the subject.
No, well, hold on then. Let me get this other caller too. They've been waiting for a minute. Hold on.
Take it one head turn for real.
What's good,
I'm here, man. I'm here. Beautiful, man. I'm just sitting here cracking up, man. You guys keep me in stitches.
You know how we do it, man. We just chop it up and chill, man. How you feeling, brother?
I'd be good. I'd be good. You guys keep me in stitches, though. This is funny, the barbershop thing. I was thinking, though, in answer to the barbershop thing, though, you know me, I do business, right? So the barbershop closes whenever downtime they want to. But
exactly, it does.
I was going on the AJ's thing though about blaming the victim, and that's why I pressed the thing, because I heard it going in that direction, and it took me a long time to fathom that. You know, I contemplated that, but you know what, AJ, it might be a good idea. I don't know. I'm just suggesting as an experimental suggestion, that you might look at things that when they readily strike you as obtuse, just look at them and say, wait a minute, let me see if there's any validity in that. And then look at it, you know, in depth, not just for 10 seconds, because I don't blame you, you know. I was there too. But then I looked at it in depth, and I looked at it and I saw that there's some validity in that. If you know anything about, how can I say this, so that you know, try to keep it simple and stuff. If you know anything about what's going on, then you know that about 10 years ago, maybe 15 years ago, a lot of the people in Australia, the young men, how old are you, between 20 and 40?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's a wide girth. They were killing themselves. They were committing suicide because they said they were in occupied territory. You are now in occupied territory, but you don't seem to realize that. You think you are an American in American territory. Like you know, oh, that's unfair. You're damn right it's unfair. The shit was never paved in the stone to be fair.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Oh, you're going to cut me off if you get the chance not to cut me off, That's how you mean, I'm cutting you off, motherfucker, shut up.
No. I mean, I'm working on that.
Not to cut you off about 20 times till you cut me off. I can dig it, man. Do your thing.
I was actually going to give you your props, because you did say that on the last show, where basically, when I said that this is our country, and you address me on that, that's basically another ground point of what you're saying right now. So don't think I'm not listening and not remembering or thinking about these things and putting them in my brain. Of course, I'm listening all the time. This is why I'm here. So I understand where you're building off, and I do get it. But my biggest question was, even though that we already know that we are on a land that basically is not beneficial to us, it still doesn't mean that we should blame the person that something bad happened to when they didn't do anything wrong.
Okay.
Now that's like heartless. Okay,
this is what I'm saying now. Your construction of that last sentence, in using that last sentence, you say, we're on a land that's basically not beneficial to us. When actually the land is not the problem, you know, the actual land, man. The land is beneficial to us. I mean, the land itself, but the current social system in which we take a part is not beneficial to us. And that's what I keep saying. That's what we are really doing. We are currently voluntarily taking part in a social system that we know is not beneficial to us. Now, somewhere that got to be your fault. The man conning you out of $20? Yeah, I knew he was conning me, but I gave him the $20 anyway. Well, get the fuck. You're not, excuse me, I'm sorry. Ooh, I didn't mean to say all that. Don't tell me he conning you out of $20, man. You know what I mean? And complain. It is your fault he conning you out of $20. If you know he's conning you, and you gave him the $20 anyway, don't complain that he con you out of $20. I think I'm trying to get you to the logic of it, not to the actual, this equal 2, this equal 5. I'm not doing that. I'm just trying to, it's an area that you got to swim in.
I'm already there. You got to play the game
okay.
how it was presented to you. I get that. But the reason why I'm saying that people are blaming victims, because I really didn't get a chance to speak on the actual topic of how I came up with this thesis, was we were talking about, well, how I came upon it was people blaming a 12-year-old kid for being killed. He doesn't have the full brain capacity of somebody that's a grown man. I'm not going to complain about something that I know that's going to happen to me, that already happened to me, or is going to happen to me, just because where I'm at. That's the difference. I didn't get a chance to fully express how I felt on it about victim blaming. You dig me? And what I mean by victim blaming, that's like me saying that a female cannot wear whatever she wants to wear because she are bringing evil people towards her because of what she is wearing. You cannot say that. You have the choice to do whatever you want to, but they have the choice to do to you whatever you want to just because of how they perceive you. If they perceive you as somebody that they think in their mind is an easy target or somebody that's a threat, so either they're going to kill you as far as Tamir Rice, or they're either going to rape you, or is somebody, a female coming out of the club with a short skirt on. I don't get how people blame the victims for these type of situations. And that's the point I was trying to make. I just never got a chance to get to it because we were talking about barbershops and shit.
Yeah, I agree with the barber top thing as your opinion. I agree with what you're saying, too. But I don't think it should be personalized so quickly. And that's what I was saying. Huh?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get a chance to get to it. I didn't get a chance. I was going to get there. I just didn't get a chance, but it's all good.
You say you agree with what?
I kind of agree with both. I agree with when you say don't personalize it so quickly. Mm-hmm. Kind of sit back and do a thorough assessment before you personalize it. Kind of because sometimes you jump the gun on both sides.
That's beautiful, man.
But
what are you, a Libra or something? What is this? You're a Libra or something? What is that? Scorpio? What are you? A Scorpio, a Libra? What? So tell me.
Aquarius.
Oh, there you go. That would do the same thing. Similar, anyway.
Oh, I mean, since we talk about signs real quick, you can already guess what I am.
I have no idea. I have not.
I'm a Gemini.
Okay. Beautiful.
Yeah, I can flip the script. I can flip the script at any moment if you really know about astrology. You feel me? I can break all that stuff down from my perspective if you want to talk about it. But that's a whole other story.
I'm glad. I'm glad you brought it to this because to me everything links up to everything else. There's no out or in of this thing, and that's what I was trying to bring. I mean, attempting to just kind of. I'm using you guys. I admit, as a sounding board, so I can get some of the thoughts in my head out through my mouth and see how they sound. Because I hear the thoughts in my head, but I don't know how they sound. You know what I mean? So now I'm talking, and I can kind of hear some of the thoughts and see how you respond to them. That helps, too. But I can hear them, which is most important to me. So I hope you guys don't mind. I'm not misusing you, but,
No, of course not. I wouldn't take it. I wouldn't even take it like that. Of course not.
Okay.
I mean, before you go in, I do want to say this because he was talking about how he perceived people just now, and this is how I live my life. When I first meet you, I put people on the scale as you start at 100%. You get all the love, all the respect that you can from. It's up to you. It's up to you to take away from that percent. You feel what I'm saying? To take that from me. Because I'm going to come at you 100%, and I'm always going to respect you as soon as I meet you. But if you show me different ways or do certain things that pushes me out of your area, you're detracting from this scale. And that's just how I feel about certain things. Certain people, but go ahead.
Yeah, I can rock with you on that one. It's like you know what? I trust you as much as I'm going to trust you right now. and it's up to you to eliminate that trust.
Pretty much.
Let me say this then, because AJ, Jim, and I, let's flip the switch. Let's say, how much do you trust yourself?
It depends.
Hey, fam.
Yes.
Fam, I know I'm cutting you off, man. I'm sorry. I see a number I haven't seen before, and we hoping Trick calls in. I'm gonna put you on hold, man, and I'm gonna see who this 9766 is, and I'm gonna come right back to you if that's cool.
Yeah, do your thing, man.
All right, hold on 1 second. We're gonna get to 9766 right quick. What's good, fam?
Hello?
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 Oh, man, this is Markel. I'm tripping.
I'm just listening.
No,
I'm the background listening.
Oh, my bad, man. That area code, man, just I never, I'm not used to that area code, so it kind of throws me off a little bit. So my bad. Let me get him back on.
Your mind, you keep Mark. Your mind, well, it's up to you. You can keep Mark Keller on as well. I mean, as long as if he like a situation. Yeah, if it's cool in his background. But yeah, go ahead, brother.
Oh, I should continue then. My thought,
yes, sir.
I mean, my idea is like this: that first of all, we know we're in this predicament of the occupied territory, like Palestinians and stuff. Or like I was talking about the brother. Oh, I'm echoing somewhere. Hello?
I'm hearing it. I wasn't sure if that was you or not, though.
Oh, okay.
But go ahead.
So then,
you good.
The guys in the Australia, they are occupied territory too. The so-called Australians from England and whatnot are occupying those people's territories. And similarly here in the United States, but it's been going on so long, people kind of take it for granted, kind of forget about it. It's like, that was so long ago, who cares, it doesn't matter. Like they're really not taking cognizant, they're not being cognizant of what's really going on. And it's not in the history, it's currently going on. Just like slavery is not in the past, it's currently going on. It's because of the idea that we are I heard people refer to it as a dominant society. And I heard AJ say that it was white supremacy. Okay, white supremacy is a strong form of simply white unity. When we have some similarly, as soon as somebody thought about black unity, they'd be talking about, that's racist. You say right away, yes, it is. Okay, why argue the point? If white superiority, whatever the hell they call it, is racism, then black unity is racist. Because that's actually all it actually is white unity. We must not figure that the man is going to hire us instead of his nephew, and then be mad about it when he does hire his nephew before he hires us.
I totally agree, but I kind of think that you're missing my point on what I was saying.
About the victim.
Yes, I'm talking about black people.
I'm trying to get to the victims, but it's a big thing. It's not just this person or that person. That's why I say let's not personalize it so quickly right away, because we are in a predicament where each individual makes a decision about everything they're doing. Okay, the little chick that walks her way home. I call my daughter. I have a daughter. Okay, there's now an adult. But I call her, like, where are you? How are you coming in? I want to know what she's doing. I don't want her just out there walking willy-nilly from the club, in some high heels and whatnot, because I know monsters are out there, and they will attack anything that appears vulnerable. Not just because she got on a miniskirt, but if she's, it's all kind of points they look for to know if this person is vulnerable. Some girls go out of the club crying and stuff. They're not looking where they're going. Oh, he touched her, and I'm crying, and I'm running down the street, all dramatic and bush. And then somebody grab her. You know what I mean? She's done. That's how I'm just saying, that's how that thing works. And is it her fault that she's done like that? That's where I'm getting to. Is it her fault that she's done like that because she's out there crying?
No. No, not at all. It's not her fault. I cannot blame myself for walking to the corner store and somebody gun butting me in the back of my head. I'm going to go.
Right,
I have a purpose. I have a purpose on where I'm going to. You have a purpose on hurting somebody that you see, that you feel as though is vulnerable. So how is it my fault?
I'm saying.
But if you walk to that store with $500 taped to your shirt and you got robbed, that's your fault.
Nobody's going to do that. Nobody's going to do that. You think what I'm saying? Hold on. You're going to compare it to the chick in the skirt. Got you.
Okay. Yeah.
Hold on one second. Hold on. You take it over, AJ. Hold on.
Are you there?
Hello?
Yeah. Hello?
We're here.
I guess I never heard Job's call drop before, so I guess we got called back. I don't know, but I guess we gotta wait for his explanation. So I'm just gonna sit here and wait for it. There's nothing else for me to expand on.
Or wait for him to come back.
Yeah, because he's not here right. Yeah, he's not here right now.
Yeah, of course. So I was just saying, as far as getting around to how is it the victim's fault, and that's not easy to get to on an individual basis. It's not. It's not on an individual basis. It's not the person's fault. I know a boy got shot. His grandmother sent him down. They were delivering dinners to the old folks, and his grandmother sent him down because they didn't bring up enough dinners to get a dinner out of the van. He went into a van that had no windows to pick up the dinner she had sent him for, and a bullet hit him in the head and killed him immediately.
Oh wow!
Through a van that had no windows. And how is that his fault? You get what I'm saying in a sense, like you asking, and I'm saying on an individual.
Hold on one second, fam. Hold on one second. The reason I put y'all on hold, that was Uncle Trick right there. So he should be calling up shortly.
Okay.
Oh, so we were just talking. We wasn't even on. Okay, no doubt.
Oh no, y'all was on. I just put y'all on hold, and here you go right here. So I'm gonna have to mute y'all, Kings, and we'll get back to y'all. All right?
Okay.
And get myself together.
Right. Hold on. Let me see what this is. 590. All right, back. What's good, fam? Hello?
What's happening, man?
Not much, man. How you doing?
I'm good.
Oh, shit.
The world famous Trick in the building.
Shout out to Trick, man.
Not much, man. And we just doing us, man. We just sitting up here. We was talking up about what were we talking about, man? About people blaming the victim for the crime that occurred to them.
Yeah, I mean, we call this like the water cooler section. We were just chopping it up about current events, and then it got the victim blaming, pretty much. That was a topic that we was discussing just now. And we have to
like with Tamir Rice, how they blamed him for looking like an adult, or for blamed him for basically doing what everybody as a kid has done, is play with a toy gun. But somehow him getting shot in 2 seconds is somehow his fault.
And what I was elaborating on as far as the victim blame, I see it more from people that look like us than I see it from the dominant society. So they don't even have to work as hard as they used to, because we blame us for being killed maliciously for things that we didn't even know we was doing wrong.
Dig that. Well, somebody always got to put anytime a motherfucker do something wrong, the first thing they do is find somebody to blame, to attach to, they fuck up. So, and that's been like that since the beginning of, in the biblical days, they blame somebody else for anything that
ever happened, be it they blame God, pretty much the shit that they had gotten themselves into, or that, you know, that they just was, that they were taught to be a certain kind of way or taught to react a certain kind of way. You know, the folks that commit these crimes against humanity is what I call it. Even though it's crimes against black people, I call it crimes against humanity because we're human. You know what I'm saying? And we deserve the same amount of respect that any other race would give their own, even though time and time again we've been known to not respect our own race, you know. But that's a whole nother ball game. That doesn't give anyone the right to say we are to blame for being black.
Thank you.
And accepting the responsibility of their wrongdoings against us. So that's it. You can fuck him. That cop that shot that youngster, may the Most High make him feel the pain that he put not on that family, but that he put on as a whole, and the pain that they continue to put on our people as a whole, you know, with this, you know. But it's kind of a, I won't say catch-22, it's a little weird because, you know, black folks, we kind of got it bad, and it comes from the training, you know what I'm saying? And at that point, you know, our actions that we do nowadays, it's kind of hard for me to say I'm going to blame us for doing the things that we do, you know, our people doing the things that we do. And I say we, I mean we, you know, because we've all been guilty of, you know, flossing or stunting on one another. You know, that's a crime right there. Why are you trying to belittle your brother or your sister to make them believe you bigger than you not? You know, that's a crime right there. You know, in the neighborhood, you go in and turn any one of these corners in Detroit. You better keep your eyes open if you stop at a light. You better keep your eyes open if you know, you get gas. You better keep your eyes open. And these are brothers and sisters in the neighborhood that's waiting and plotting to attack another brother and another sister. And it's kind of hard, you know, say, it's your fault. You should have knew better. You know you need to be locked up. But, see, that's what these motherfuckers taught them. They taught them to be that way.
Talk that shit. Talk that shit.
A child is born, if you have a child, a newborn child, born in the ghetto, in a neighborhood where it's poverty, it's low education, it's very minimal resources, this child is going to grow up to not understand that he's in poverty, that he's in a situation that's beneath him, that he's in a situation that he shouldn't be in. He don't understand that. He's just growing up and adapting to the environment, and the environment is infested with programming that has constantly demonized our people to make us look like the bad guys when this is the environment that we've been placed in. You know, nobody didn't say, let me get on this boat to America and raise my family for 400 years of being fed to alligators and thrown in swats and hung from trees and raping our women and raping our children and taking our religion and stealing our God and stealing our lifestyle and taking our kings and queens and making them slaves. We didn't ask for that. We took a ride for whatever reason, a ride we shouldn't have motherfucking took. But at the same time,
that's a fact.
That's a programming from the beginning. And then you got a lot of youngsters that don't understand, like you and myself. We get it. We're getting it. We don't get it. We're getting it. We're learning. Our third eye is opening, and now we're able to see through the bullshit, through the white sheet. And we're able to see that, hold on, there's something not right, and there's something not right for a reason. You know, but somebody at that point is ultimately the blame for the negative mentality that haunts black people all day. Look at the radio, like radio stations. Listen to the music they're playing. They're programming our children as we speak. They're programming them to do things like overdose on cough syrup, lean, and they make it sound cool to do shit like Xanny bars and Oxycontin and all of these other retarded, unprotected sex. You know, like I said once before, styling and flossing on one another. This is what the radio and the television teaches our people to do. So, who can we blame for that? Who programmed
can I? If you don't mind, I want to interject real quick.
My bad,
because
we can.
No, I love that. I'm over here,
man. Right,
bruh. Yes, like you see me, like I'm from Baltimore. You feel the brother Jobs gave me a platform for me to speak on it, and we both click. We rock with each other, right?
Right.
So let's basically talk about programming. Now, if you understand how Hitler basically programmed all those people to hate Jewish people, he said that if you could control the media, you could control generations. And all these things, like you said, these images are in front of us. You dig what I'm saying? You go sit your child in front of this TV, they're going to look at it and they're going to interpret it and feel as though that's what they want to live like. So now you basically are blaming that person for being just indulging in something that they didn't even know that they was really indulging into because they thought it was right because you put it in their face 24/7. They thought this was right and they lost their life over it, and then you're going to be mad at him.
Yeah.
And it's sad, man, because
Oh, my bad, AJ. But let me ask you a question.
No, go ahead.
Well, I was born and raised in Detroit, so coming up, especially when I go to the East Side, shout out to Chalmers and my auntie and them.
That's exactly where I was just at when I was talking to you just now.
Straight up.
On Chalmers and 7
man.
Mile. That's right where I was at. I'm on 8 Mile now, but that's where I was at.
My auntie been on Chalmers and Mac for probably 50 years, bruh. But coming up, man, you see the Goon Squad tags everywhere, and I mean, I'm talking about like I can't remember not seeing a Goon Squad tag somewhere. Somehow, the Goon Squad get represented.
Right.
What I'm seeing though, man, and I follow you on Instagram, and what I'm seeing, man, I've been a fan from day one. But I'm seeing the change, and I'm seeing, has it always been there, or is it something, as far as being more enlightened, more awake? Because I see your posts, man, and I love the posts. And it's like, wow, man, like I know where Trick came from.
Right.
And if Trick can start, awakening and seeing things on a different level, we all can. When did that start, though?
I would say probably, I've always been conscious to a certain extent, where I did realize for a long time that something was wrong. Something was wrong. Mm-hmm. Something was wrong with everyday life to me. And I couldn't put a finger on it. It's like, why do I feel this way? Why do I feel like somebody's got their fucking boot on my neck? It's almost like I can't move. I can't. Because I'm being hindered by the same thing we're talking about, by what I think society wants me to be like, or by what I think the pretty bitches to be. I'm thinking at one time in my life, the pretty bitches wanted a trap lord. So I became him. I thought at once upon a time that the gangsters respected a monster because they loved me so much because I was a monster, and I thought that the monster was who I was supposed to be. But it came a time where, after going through life's experiences, like going to the penitentiary and getting a state number and being stripped of my freedom for the rest of my life, pretty much, and then, fighting a murder case and watching your family and friends dwindle by the wayside, while, when you're in a situation, and it come a time where you have to, and then one of the other problems was religion. I spent a great deal of my life in the church under the regime of Christianity, what I would call it. So it came a time in my life where I just said, I'm sick of feeling like something wrong, and I'm trying to do everything right. So I had to stop and say, wait a minute, something ain't right. And during the course of my I would say light studies, because I didn't go into no big giant, I didn't turn Muslim. I didn't turn into a Hebrew or whatever else they say I didn't turn into an African-American or African. I didn't turn into none of that. I turned into a man. A man. A man, first of all, and a man respects himself. And in order to respect yourself, you have to understand yourself. And to understand yourself means to take care of yourself. And in the process of taking care of myself, I was able to open my eyes and see hundreds of other things that was wrong that needed to be prepared. One was the language that I spoke to my people, the shit that I said to my people. I told my people for years about how trapping, and I sold tons of cocaine. Yeah, I've been to prison for it too. So why haven't I mentioned I've been to prison for it? That's what I need to be telling them. I've sold dope, right. I sold a whole bunch of them, got locked the fuck up. Ain't a loyal nigga in the cocaine game. Not one. Not one loyal nigga in the dope game. Ain't no friends in that shit. Ain't nothing in the street. But you want to see heaven and hell? Heaven is when you die and it's over. Hell is when you walk out your motherfucking house. You know what I'm saying? And when you can see that and you start to open your eyes, you start to see, okay, wait a minute. Why are they doing that? Oh, okay, I did. You look at the reaction. You know, it's cause and effect. You see the reaction to every action, and when certain actions cause a reaction that's displeasing to you, it's obvious to any motherfucker with sense is to go the other way and do the other thing, you know. And taking that whole Christianity thing and that whole church thing and doing away with it and start understand what is it that this Most High wants of me. Because, yeah, I do believe, there is a God. There is a God. There's those two things, man, proven exist that ain't nobody never seen. That's God and your mind. Can't nobody see your mind but you. It exists. We all know it exists. Everybody has a mind. If they'll never open their motherfucking mouth, their mind will stay concealed from time on, you know. And if you got your connection to the higher power mentally, then you start to expand the things that you do with that connection verbally and spiritually and emotionally, mentally. You just got to, you know, it's what they say, the preacher say, he said, God ain't done with me yet. Or I ain't done with me yet. I am a child of the Most High. I am a creation of the Most High. I gotta God can want me fixed all day, but if I don't get off my ass and start fixing, I'm never gonna be
right.
So I had to want better for me. So we have to want better for ourselves. People have to learn. Well, yeah, it's fucked up in every neighborhood. You gotta want better, and if you want better, you go and try to get better. You know, nothing comes to a person that want a bachelor's degree if they never go to class or never go enroll in a school to get a bachelor's degree. You can dream all motherfucking day, but dreaming is for people that's sitting there asleep. You got to get up and move. You got to move. It's called focus. You was focus for a reason. If you want something, you go and get it. It's just as simple as getting up and going to the bathroom when you got to go pee. If you got to pee, if you don't get up and go to the bathroom, you're going to sit there, you're going to pee on your motherfucking self, right? So you get your ass up and you go. If you apply that same movement, that same motive to everything, it get hard sometimes, but guess what? Since when has life been easy? Shit, I know rich motherfuckers.
Real shit.
They trapped like a motherfucker. They can't figure it out because they don't know. They ain't never known what it's like to live in poverty or live a life of hardship or live a life where, you know, the mother and father couldn't stand each other for whatever reason. They ain't never seen the things that we've seen in our community, so they don't understand. So when we speak against these things, they look at us like we crazy. They say
I just wanted to ask you about that, you feel me? Because me in the position that I am in now, it's like people looking at me, especially from around my old neighborhood, they looking at me like, where the fuck did this dude come from? You feel me? So all the jokes is coming, we don't want to hear that bullshit, Sharif, where's your Kente cloth and all this other bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I'm still the same nigga that was sitting up here on this block selling this crack and whatever. You feel what I'm saying? I don't even want to even speak on that.
But you're a man.
I'm sorry.
You became a man. And not a little boy, and not just a person. You became a man. A man's purpose is man. A man's purpose is of high stature, and they just don't know it. There's so many because in this here we go again. Programming make bitch boys men. Programming made a motherfucking man that still got a dick and balls between his motherfucking legs. Woman of the year. That's what programming did.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
Programming tell you 30 years ago, some years ago, Bill Cosby raped 30 motherfucking women. That's what programming tell you. Programming tell you the Pope is a supreme being. Man, fuck him.
I agree with that.
Programming tell you the attitude and the actions and the attitude, the actions, and the behavior of the young ladies on the hip hop. What is it? Love and hip hop and all the rest of that bullshit. They tell the world. They tell the world that that's how black women act, and they tell the black women this is how you're supposed to act.
Facts.
And what do you get? You get a bunch of dumbass women running around here with all that shit in their head, acting like a bunch of fucking fools. You get a bunch of dumbass men over there acting like a bunch of goddamn fools, and they all just so happen to be mostly the same color.
You know what? I feel as though the thing is like we are in the minority. That's why me, Jobs, and Sean, which is not here with us right now, this is why we do the things that we do now. We know that we're in the minority. It's an uphill battle. But if you feel as though that you stand on something, we're going to keep doing these type of things.
The minority only applies to the mental state, because there's no way we can be the minority. We are the original man. If you go, brother, if you go right now and go knock up a Latino woman, they're gonna say that's a black baby. If you go get a white woman pregnant, that baby is a black baby. If a white man get a black woman pregnant, that's a black baby.
That's a black baby. Exactly.
We ain't the minority, brother. We so far from we've just been programmed to believe we the minority.
Okay.
You know what? The crazy part is, I'm sorry, but the crazy part is, like, I've been seeing memes, saying exactly that, and up until this moment, I didn't really grasp exactly what they meant. Now, when you explain it that way, I get it.
Only way you can get rid of black people is if you get rid of black people. If you never get rid of a black man and black woman completely, as long as they. But if you look at it again, I know I'm finna strike a nerve right now to anybody that might be listening, but I don't give a fuck. It's your life. You do what you want to do with it. It don't concern me. But it's like the promotion of homosexuality. Can you show me a man and a man that can make a baby, that can procreate, that can create another black man? No, you cannot. You show me a woman and a woman that can create a black baby, a black man. You can't make a baby without a man and a woman. No matter what they do in the lab, you can't make a black person without a man and a woman. You can't make a white person without two white people, a man and a woman. But the promotion of this activity to make it's okay. You can do that. Yeah, it is okay. You can do that. But keep that shit. It don't. Do we put on TV?
Why is it so promoted so much? You feel me? Like me and my dudes was chopping it up. It's like, okay, on Christmas, I'm looking at the NBA games, and we're looking at this State Farm commercial, and the biggest, the strongest black man came downstairs, which would be DeAndre Johnson, come down that bitch with a skirt on. He big as fuck. Like 7'20". I don't give a fuck how tall he is. He's the biggest person in that house. They got him effeminized. You think what I'm saying? And then we want to talk about the picture with Jada Smith that just came out. He is basically he's the standout person for Louis Vuitton, a women's clothing line, and people are arguing at me like I'm saying something wrong when I pointed out that this shit is bullshit. They want to argue me down, Chief and Nail.
Demasculizing the man. They want the black man to be. They go target the youth. They know what to do. They target the young people. So if you control the young people, you control the future.
Yep.
And
look at Young Thug. Young Thug. His name is Thug. He's supposed to be a thug, but mainstream media tells the world that a thug. A real thug, gorilla nigga, wears a skirt and wears halter tops and paints his fingernails. I've never known this behavior from a real black man, a black man with a person. I've never known that.
It's crazy, man. Like I don't even want to even go deep because I can really dig deep into. The man said he smoked dicks. When the fuck has a You said, when the fuck has a real dude ever said that he about to smoke a big ass blunt and call it a dick? You feel me? Like, we smoking dicks over here. Get the fuck out of here.
Man, you know the crazy part is
programming.
That is definitely programming. And typically I'm all for people expressing themselves and being them. But man, they taking it too far. Like the Jaden Smith thing, man. Like come on, man.
They look like
I got to step up and say something, man. That's too much.
And you know what? The thing about it is, right? We don't know who them other three dudes was in that picture. We know who Jaden is, though, and he's the only black person in that picture. Think about it for a second. He's the only black person, and they all setting up that bitch looking like some gay crime fighters. But we don't know who the rest of these three white boys are. With Jaden right there. And he right there. We know who he is.
They're future pedophiles. That's what they are.
Man.
Right.
They're future pedophiles.
Shit is insane, man.
Young men that's taught to like on other young men. It's a disease that they're going to spread, that they're going to. I said they're going to spread it. Their agenda will continue to be attempted, and at this point, you really can't, we can speak out against it, but for what? What's it going to do? We can only go and reach the minds of the young people that want to hear what we have to say, that feel the same way we feel about certain things. But you know what I say, bro? And once upon a time, I believed in a heaven and a hell, and I said, well, everybody ain't gonna make it to heaven. Well, guess what? Everybody ain't gonna make it to having some motherfucking sense.
You ain't lying about that, man.
Common sense is so uncommon now. If you look at it, someone and a being as powerful as the Most High, there are people today that go against him and the being of God, the being of righteousness. There are people that go against that, and they proudly go against that. So first thing first, you will never be able to satisfy everybody. Anything you do in your life, I don't give a fuck if it's help 100 people out of a burning apartment building and not one of them come out with a scratch. Somebody gonna call you a piece of shit and a dumbass in the first place. If Jesus Christ walked down 7 Mile right now and performed miracles from Telegraph to Crashie, healing everybody in the middle of the way, somebody gonna say he ain't bring his whole ass over here on 8 Mile. You ain't never gonna get everybody to agree with you. So at that point, it's like I mind my business. I tend to the group of people that give a fuck about what I got to say. It's like me and my music. I know everybody ain't gonna like it, and I'm cool with that. I'm cool with being different than anybody else about it too, goddammit, because I've accepted that. Yeah, I'm not getting on Top 40 radio with this, and I'm not getting on the top the mainstream nigger radio with these records because they got their programming, and I don't fit into the programming. Well, you know what, bro? That's a blessing. That's a blessing to not fit in, because everybody ain't gonna make it. Everybody ain't. I feel sorry for every one of my peers that I grew up with. Now let me tell you something. I'll say the ones I grew up with, because if you in my company now, you will accept this knowledge that I have to give and share with you, or you go get the fuck away from me. Now that's my crew. We ain't having no dick sucking around this motherfucker on the counter, no men either. God damn it. Yes, and this is my crew and my squad and my family. If I don't want no dick sucking man in my motherfucking family, God damn it, the dick sucking ass the fuck away from here. And guess what? People who suck dick niggas that suck dick ain't gonna fit in. You don't fit in over here. You don't fit in with the Goon Squad, because the Goon Squad don't get down like that. And you know what? That's cool. Go ahead and do what you do, brother. I'm not concerned about it. I'm a little displeased with the fact that you're programming my young brothers and sisters to believe that this is okay. But you know what? If they mamas and daddies ain't got something on their life where they can help them see a real life, man, what can I do about it? Cry? I gotta live this thing. I gotta live this thing. The folks have blessed me with a gift to wake up in the morning and do something. Let me get my ass up and make a difference in the life of somebody who want a difference in their life. Other than that, fuck them, cuz. Fuck them.
I feel that. Hey, and I'm gonna take a caller in a second, but man, I gotta ask you, and it's totally this is totally rap related though. But out of Detroit, man, I gotta ask, man. I ask everybody from Detroit, who's your favorite MC?
In Detroit?
Yep. Not you.
No, hell no. I mean, shit, I'm one of my favorites, but
you better be.
my top favorite outside of myself is Marshall, and the reason I say that is because not because he's my friend, and it's because I ain't seen nobody do with the words what he did with him yet. I seen this man take words and take drums and chase drums with his words and dive. And I'm speaking in parables, so to speak. But he takes words and drums, he combines them together, and he dives in them. It's crazy. Like he get under the hi-hat. It's something that people that listen to rap can't understand why it's so sweet. I understand why it's so sweet because I can hear my brother chasing a hi-hat, or I can hear my brother chasing a hi-hat in every third snare, and I know what he's doing. Like, and people don't put that kind of energy into music no more. It's just what they call bars. Man, you ain't doing nothing but saying the same shit over and over. You metaphorically creating entertainment with something you said, but it's all false. You know what I mean? For that matter, so we don't have to believe it's real, you know, but shit, I mean, they're really a crazy motherfucker. So a lot of the shit that he say, I know he can back it up, too, so it makes it that much more better. And I really ain't seen nobody touch that like out of my top 5, yeah, he would be definitely number 2, and that's only because I'm number 1.
Yeah, I'm going to have to, me personally, I tell people all the time, man, I fucks with Big Hurt, man, always have.
Man,
that's my, I fucks with him, too, don't get me wrong, but man, Big Hurt, like, he give you that grimy, and he give you that real. You know, he'll talk about the streets, but he'll also talk about how he feeling. Ain't too many brothers that do that.
Yeah, your favorite is all about, you know, they say beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It's all about what it is you looking for. You know, you can't have a one person, people especially from Billboard magazine, 2 people can't create a best top 10. You can't do that. You can because you got the publication and you can put in there what the fuck you want, but it's not legitimate. It's like, you know, when you leave out people like KRS-One, and I mean, it's all like beauty is in the eye of the beholder. That's that motherfucker's top 10. Your top 10, your top 10. Fuck what he got to say, and fuck disputing his top 10. So that's his top 10.
Exactly. When you're coming from a personalized standpoint, you can't tell me who the fuck I'm supposed to like. Never. And I've been like jarred when I tell people who is in my top 5. But then I actually heard somebody say you don't know hip hop if this person in my top 5. How the fuck are you gonna tell me who's supposed to be in my personal top 5? So I'm supposed to put this.
That's like a woman trying to tell you your baby mama pussy ain't good.
Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Thank you.
Hey, on that note, man, we got like 20 minutes, and man, I sure wish I could stay over, but I gotta go into work tonight, man. But I do want to get a couple of calls in, if that's cool with y'all.
No doubt.
All right, we're gonna get to 2492 right quick. What's
Yo.
T492.
What's good, man? It's wrong.
Oh, what's going on, big homie?
We got Trick on the line.
This is my day one homie right here. Yeah, that's Trick.
What's Trick? Piece of Trick, man. Piece of the D, man.
Much love, family.
All right, so actually, that's real shit. I appreciate everybody calling up. I know I ain't called in a minute, but I'm gonna say this first and foremost. T Baby is the best rapper to ever come out of Detroit.
Boy, oh, you better stop it.
T Baby the GOAT.
I mean, it is hard in the D, though, man. I'm just saying.
It's cold in the D. It's cold in the D, man.
It's cold, man.
on some real shit though. You know, I know y'all ain't heard my voice in a minute. You know, I have my own shit going on, but I know this will be the cool. I just got some shit I gotta get off my chest, man. So let's get the whole Jaden Smith thing. This nigga's looking like a mix between like when your son don't make the basketball team, but he could double dutch real good. You know what I'm saying? Like
he athletic in the wrong type of way. You feel
right? So this nigga out here. This nigga out here looking bad, man. Look, yo, Philly, hold this L, yo. I don't care what nobody say. Yo.
Yeah, me, man. Like,
yo, I love Will.
You can't put him on Philly, though, man.
Yo, he under 18, yo. His father got to wear that L. His father got to wear that L.
Man, but
you got to wear that L proudly.
Hey,
man, hey, Rome, we only got about 15 minutes left, though, man. You got any questions for Trick?
Yeah. Actually, that's a good one. I do. Actually, that's not even a question. It's more sort of a salute, man. I just appreciate real niggas, man. You know, and you know, you can see, you know, and recognize the man authenticity. You know what I mean? He's a leader. You know what I mean? He doing something for his city. He rep his city to the end. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, he can't do nothing but respect that. You know what I mean? Right. And you know that's for any brother on the grind. You know what I mean? Trying better they people, man. You know that's what it's all about. At the end of the day, it's just a big salute. You know what I mean? It's 100.
Right.
You know what I mean? With all that. You know,
no doubt, man.
I got my Bill Cosby protest sign, yo. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
It's just too much going on, man. Guns and butter, yo. Buy guns, buy ammo, put your shit up. You know what I mean? White man ain't playing. You know what I mean? And then the grand scheme of things, yo. We ain't ready. We ain't nowhere near ready. You know what I mean? They gonna keep knocking niggas down. You know what I mean? Until niggas cut the shit out and organize, man.
That's it. And you know what? The only way that's gonna happen, we could talk all the shit we want to talk. The only way it's going to happen is if we unify.
Absolutely.
We have to be on one accord. Until we are on one accord with what the problem is and what we need to do to fix it. We don't need to figure out what the problem is. We need the solution now.
The
problem is we're not unified.
Absolutely. Right. Absolutely. And niggas are scared to die. Like niggas are scared.
Yeah.
And niggas are scared.
They've been doing that same shit to us since we got here, even worse then than now. But they ain't changed their program.
Absolutely.
Basically,
we learn from the past that walking up and down the street holding hands, singing Negro spirituals don't fucking work.
And they still looking in the sky. Right. They still looking in the sky. We still getting knocked down. We still getting slaughtered in broad daylight, and these niggas still looking in the sky waiting for somebody to come down.
And that's the whole. I'm sorry, brother. Go ahead.
Rome?
Yo.
I hate to cut you off, Rome, but man, we only got.
Nah, man, look, check this out. I'm gonna be the first call on Tuesday, man. No problem, yo. Peace to Trick, peace to the show, yo.
No doubt, man.
Peace.
And hopefully, man, you know, hopefully we can get Trick back on, man, one of these days.
Yeah, man.
And we can get him in the front end of the show. I work midnights, bro, so it's kind of difficult, you know, because sometimes we can go over, but tonight I gotta. It takes me 45 minutes to get to work, bro. So, you know, yeah, man. It ain't easy out here, man.
I've been working midnights my whole life.
Talk that shit.
So I just pulled up to the studio just now. Like that's really my midnight shift. Like I can't be. It's a little harder to be creative with the confusion of society. You know.
Yeah.
Once everybody go to bed, then I can think. All the energy in the world have a lot to do with how you function throughout the day.
No doubt.
I mean, it's something that it was something that you said previously when you was talking about unification. You dig what I'm saying? It's just certain things that I realized in my life, in my young life, I had to overpass. You dig what I'm saying? Like I can overlook that, and we're both fighting for the same thing. You dig what I'm saying? So
that's right.
I rock with my dudes. You dig what I'm saying? This is what we do every Tuesday and Thursday. You feel what I'm saying? And we can have an argument, but we're not going to have an argument in front of nobody else. We can have a disagreement in front of somebody else, but this is what we came to do.
That's right.
You dig what I'm saying? And I don't carry that shit on my shoulder. That's how I carry it with niggas in real life. That was my dude that I grew up with, and he supported just because he know me. You feel what I'm saying? But not saying it in that type of level. But that's my dude. This is how. These are the only type of people I want to be around. I don't want to be around no fair weather type of niggas. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
The support.
Who does?
Exactly.
You're right.
Oh, I mean, of course. I mean, fuckboy. You do have a lot of fuckboys for real. There's one a lot of yes men around them. You feel what I'm saying? Until something bad happened to them, then all of them run until they tell on them. You dig what I'm saying? I've been down. That's a whole other story. Anyway, but let's
move it on, bro.
No, man. I mean.
You got a new album that just dropped, right there?
Yes, sir. I dropped the mixtape. The mixtape is called Outlaw. It's available right now on Live Mixtape. It's very different from anything. I got one record on there that might be a little similar to some of what they're doing now. Just one, but it was something I couldn't avoid. Record called Living Legend. But you can grab that on Live Mixtapes right now. It's available. In the album version of those songs will be in their entirety on iTunes January 16th. So, some people pick their favorites off a mixtape. I cut every record off on the mixtape early, mixing, cutting, scratching, blends and skits and shit. The mixtape is very entertaining, and it's very knowledgeable too. It's something that a lot of people can learn on there because, only thing I can do is keep it 100. I don't know how to do nothing else. So that's available now. Then I'm doing another album, slating it for 313, March 13th. And this one is more like, and I've used this Dr. Dre The Chronic as a reference because that's one of the greatest hip-hop records of all time. But this album I'm working on now, the Gatekeeper album, is like my version of Dr. Dre The Chronic. Is when I went and gathered up some artists over this past year and saw some really good talent around the neighborhood and picked it up and pulled it on over here to the Blue Room. So we're going to get here and get the vibing with my musicians and creating some real content and some real, entertainment, some real music, you know what I'm saying, from A to Z. Not knocking nobody else or what they do. What they do is for who they give it to. What I do is for who want to pay attention to what I'm doing. So, it's easier for us to get in the studio and vibe and just really because we don't have no standards, rules, or limitations to how we do what we do. So that's coming. I got some movies and stuff coming, but like I say, man, maybe I can get back on later on another time and do all that. I got mentoring program starting April of 2016. I'm taking young men 8 years old to 18 years old and teach them how to be strong, black, responsible men. M-E-N, men. I'm raising men. I want man around here, not boys, not toys, not niggas, not thugs, not killers, not
right.
Time for some black men to be around here, show them how to be responsible for the universe.
Talk that shit, bro.
Yeah, responsible for the universe. So, I got a lot going on. Yes, sir.
Hey, first off, man, you always welcome to call in. Secondly, we are available to do intros or outros on that album if you like. And I'm coming on some real shit. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. 7 Mile in the building, but the mentorship though, man, hit me up on that. Like I stay in Cleveland now, man, but I have no problem, man, driving up there and helping out. Yeah. I grew up on 7 Mile in Southfield, man, so I already know, man. And anything I can do, bro, just hit me up, no doubt. I don't know if you're on Facebook, man, but we got a couple of groups on Facebook too, man. If you ever want to chime in, just let us know.
I'm not on Facebook, but Twitter and Instagram. That's enough. I can't keep up with all this shit.
Oh, man. Now I got to make a Twitter and an Instagram for real because I ain't fucking with none of them. It's Facebook too much for me. But go on.
I'm
on everything.
Facebook, and I was like, man, I don't even want to jump in that shit. And social media is a very evil place.
We talked about that, right, Jones? We talked about that.
Right.
So that's why motherfuckers can't even comment on my page like that. You can't post that on my page. My mama looking, nigga. Fuck, you feel what I'm saying? I can't do it.
I'm making my business now, man, to post entertainment that what entertains me. I'm not on that motherfucker no longer to give my opinion on what I think, how shit should be. It's about action. You know what I'm saying? If a motherfucker can't see it, how I move, then they blind. You know what I mean? And it's not for them to see. Some things are meant for some people to see. Some shit is meant for some people not to see. Somebody got to be the sucker. Somebody got to be the duck. Somebody got to be the fool. And somebody got to be the leader. Somebody got to be the boss. Somebody got to be the soldier. Somebody got to be the chief. Somebody got to be the Indian. Somebody got to be the pimp. Somebody got to be the hoe. Somebody got to be the preacher. Somebody got to be the sucker. You know, so it's a position for everybody. Mine is in leadership and building. I build generals. I don't build soldiers. I build generals. I teach motherfuckers how to be kings. I teach them how to get it. I teach them how to earn and to raise and teach and breed and share knowledge that makes sense and not stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what a real boss do. Build more bosses. And if I get 1,800, if I get 1,800 or 1,000 young men, 8 years old to 18 years old, I promise to give everything in my soul to help each and every one of them become kings like they are.
No doubt. That's what's up, man. And you know what, man? Selfishly, man, because I have daughters, you know, I need to make sure that there's a high quality man out there.
Man,
you know, not just some bullshit. Don't bring no. They already know. Don't bring bullshit home to pops. You know, so they have been taught to discern, you know, what's best for them, and how to see, you know, who's a good man for them.
Well, I'm gonna tell you who your enemy is, who your competition is with your daughters. Because I got 4 daughters. Mainstream programming, stream media. That's your opposition, brother. And this update, I'm gonna tell you, they some bad motherfuckers. You got to be ready to fight. And then when I say fight, man, I mean fight. It's horrible. It is what it is. That's the reality of it. You just got to deal with it. And the solution is you got to fight. It's you against them in this world. It's you against the people that has the majority of your child's attention. If your daughter running around this motherfucker, that big bag. If your daughter walking around the house all day on the phone, it's time for you to tell her, let me see that phone. No, seriously. It's a motherfucker, bro. All that private, get a child, that privacy shit. Hold on. Oh, yeah, I give you your privacy when you go in the motherfucking bathroom and sit on that toilet and wash your ass, and when you go in your room and change your motherfucking clothes. But when I tap on this motherfucker and say you dressed, understand me, I'm coming in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We got to raise our children and not be our children's friend. Our job as parents is to raise our children, uplift our children, teach our children. You can't teach your child and you trying to understand that the enemy is outside of your motherfucking house and he plotting on your child. So how are you going to protect him from that?
Facts. That's one of the reasons why I started the show, man. You know, to be able to at least control some slither of the information that's being disseminated about us.
Some of it. I know that's right, brother.
Exactly. If we talk to at least like 5 people, man, I feel happy. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's you feel me? Like, we have to get in contact with somebody for real, because if we don't even do nothing, because I'm not going to speak about what I'm doing actively in the streets, but if we at least talk to somebody, that means I'm doing at least part of my job. And that's what it's about.
Teach one. Yep.
You feel what I'm saying? Because I ain't going to be...
I'm sorry, AJ, man. I hate to cut you off, man, but we only got a few minutes left, man. I want to get to this last caller. 8060, I want to let you know, man, you got like a minute and a half. I'm sorry about that, man, but I want to make sure that Trick got it. Oh, you know what? Screw that. They must have heard me and they hung up, so we good. Hey, but I definitely will be following you on Twitter too, man. So look out for that My Skin Is My Sin follow.
Yes, sir.
And definitely, man, definitely thoroughly appreciate, man. When you say the living legend, you ain't lying about that, bro. You know, and
Respect.
you know, some people in some corner of the world may not have heard of you, but trust and believe, man. Growing up in Detroit, man, everybody is aware of Uncle Trick Trick.
Oh no, I gotta jump on there and show my respect to you. You feel what I'm saying? Me being from Baltimore, I knew who Trick Trick was in 2004. You dig what I'm saying? But if I was to bring it up, this is not the platform for it to be. You dig what I'm saying? So I want to talk about Trick Trick now. You dig what I'm saying? And that's it.
That's right.
Right.
That's right. That's right.
Although, you know, now I got the plug, AJ. You might not be able to come to Detroit, man. We're going to put you on a no-fly zone.
Now I can't come to Detroit? I can't come to Trick. He just said I can't. He just said I can't come to Detroit. God damn. I ain't messing with y'all here. I don't even want to fly over that motherfucker.
The amount of people that's on that no-fly zone list is in one hand. And I ain't even filled up the whole hand. You know what I'm saying? And that only come from disrespectful people. If you disrespectful, I can't let you come here if you're disrespectful. I'm not gonna let you come here if you're being disrespectful. That's all that is.
Oh, all right. So I'm good then. I'm good then. You feel what I'm saying? Because
100%.
No doubt.
Hey, shit, call me when you're on your way. Let's hang. Let's come by the Blue Room, man. Put one in the house. Shit.
Man, don't say that, bro.
Well,
I'll be there this weekend.
I ain't gonna.
That's my word. Doors open, brother. Whenever you ready, let me know when you coming. Make sure I'm here. If I ain't here, shit, the Goon Squad here, and you gonna be good everywhere you go.
Respect. Definitely respect.
No doubt, man. I mean, and you know the crazy part is, man. You know, like I said, like my people's been on the east side for shit longer than I've been breathing. You know, so my dude, Fat Cat, he talked.
Fat Cat's a beast.
Like that's the, huh?
Fat Cat is a beast. That boy a monster. He been mobbing for some time. Always had a lot of love and respect for that. He been mobbing for a minute in his own realm.
Trust me, I know, man. I like dude, you know, was instrumental in my development, you know, because that's like my cousin best friend. So, you know, coming up with them, they kind of, you know, steered me in some real good direction. And I still get great advice from my peoples, you know. So it don't stop, man. You know, once you got somebody that's willing to listen, man, you keep that ear open. You know, especially for the young brothers. You know, you got somebody coming up behind you, man, and you notice, okay, yeah, they got some sense to them. And they willing to listen and apply some of the things. They're not going to listen to everything you say, so don't get discouraged about that. But
that's right.
Knowing that they will listen is the key, so you can't stop talking to them.
That's right.
No doubt,
you
man.
can only talk to those who will listen.
That's true, man. Salute to you, man. Truly, truly appreciate you calling up and giving us some of your time, man. And definitely, if you remember, man, and you got my number now, so hit me up whenever you can, man. But I definitely want the information on the mentoring thing, man, because I definitely would love to get involved in that.
No doubt.
You know,
I'm watching some paperwork and shit that they keep trying to say. I'm like, hey, I just find me a building and let me get the invite out, because it's about the message. It's not about all that other shit. I don't need no 403B. What is it?
501Cs and all that.
Yeah, I don't need all that shit, man. It's about the message and getting the message to the children. I don't care about all that other shit. I just need a building, and that's it. I need to find one of these community centers that will allow me that got a big enough gymnasium or something, or big enough room for me to house the youngsters that come in and us to have our meetings. You know what I mean?
It all starts around ground zero, personally, in my opinion. You dig what I'm saying? It all starts at ground zero, because most of my homeboys are still stuck in the same position that they was in. So why the fuck wouldn't I talk to their younger people when I'm moving towards trying to basically build up things that we need for our future? It starts at ground zero. So I totally understand what you're saying. That's all it is, ground zero.
I might actually have an idea for you too, man. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I know how most people feel about religion, But, you know, I do know somebody that is involved with a big church that might be willing to give you some space.
Dig that.
So,
it's like
matter of fact, Crystal,
center?
yeah, I do. I think they got everything. So, Crystal, Rice, if you listening, you know, inbox me, and I'm gonna inbox her and ask her about that because she's very active in the community, and I know her. You know, listening to her church is too. So, you know, that might be a win-win if you're looking for somewhere. You know, hopefully we can hook that up.
For sure. And they're here.
No. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Right. I mean, you know, shit.
There it is.
I definitely would put out the word that you know, we looking for something, and I hit up a couple of my peoples and see what we can come up with.
Appreciate that.
Oh man, that's the least I could do, bro. But I gotta wrap it up. I gotta wrap it up, Kings. I gotta go, man. I gotta get myself ready for the night.
Yeah, man, you coming back though, right, Trent? We already know what time it is, man. All right,
yes, sir.
We'll come holler at your boys. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
No doubt. And look, man, Joy Road is a dope movie, man. If y'all have not seen that, please check it out on Netflix, man. I got the DVD, man, and I ain't gonna lie, man. You know, I was not expecting
a movie on Netflix.
Man, I was not expecting the acting to be so dope, man, and it was a great movie, man. Thoroughly enjoyed watching that. You know the crazy part, man. Somebody gave my mama a DVD of Joy Road, so she gave it to me. Ended up watching it and like, man, this is bananas.
Yeah, that was my first movie too.
Hey, man, definitely keep that up, bro. And salute to you again, man, for calling up. Anything you want to shout out before we get off the air?
Man, shout out to you, brothers. I appreciate you having me, man. Shout out to everybody that's listening. That's everybody that wants to listen to something, that everybody that's looking for the solution.
No doubt. You want to wrap it up, AJ?
For one, I do want to say, man,
before we do that, hold on, AJ, before we cut you off. Hey, man, I want to send you one of our hoodies too, bro.
Huh?
So I want to send you one of our hoodies too, man. So I'll give you a shout out after we get out.
Okay, for sure.
All right, my bad, AJ.
Definitely, man. Oh no, hell no, you good. You feel what I'm saying? It'll be a lovely sight to see. You feel what I'm saying? The big homie Trick. You feel what I'm saying? Rocking with my skin is my sin shit. You dig what I'm saying? Of course.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah, just send it here. Just send it to me, man. Shit, it's on the cracker.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put Trick on the box. It'll get to you.
I'll get you the address to send it to. I'll text it to that number, the other number I called earlier.
All right, no doubt. That's what's up. I'm pretty sure though, if I put Detroit on there and Trick, somehow it would find you.
That's right.
Yeah, me. I mean, like, oh man, we got to chop up game with this brother again, man. You dig what I'm saying? We definitely do.
Yes, sir.
We got to. Oh, okay. So, you want me to just send my just to end it off? All right.
Yeah.
For one, you listen to my skin is my sin. Salute to everybody that called. Definitely salute to our guest appearance, which would be Trick. We already know who he is, and you already know who he is. This is the host, Jobs, and I am the co-host. My name is AJ. You dig what I'm saying? And you can check us out on Facebook as myskinismysin.com, and on Instagram and Twitter as well. You can check me out on Facebook, All Black Everything. If you want to join the group, you can join the group. Just send an invitation, and we gonna get it popping. And man, unification, and that's it. That's all I gotta say,
yes,
man.
Sir. Yes, sir.
No doubt. And y'all already know, man. From goons to gods, we welcome everybody. When we got one request, man, and that's be respectful. Salute to y'all.
That's right.
No doubt, man. Brother. And no doubt, man. We'll holler.
All right.
Peace out, AJ.
Peace out, man.